What's up, NFI Empire? Today we've got some special new inventory behind this closed door. So I don't even know what it is yet, but I hear from Dan, our consignment manager, that we've got something special today. Let's check it out. Come on in, Dan. What have we got here? That's pretty sweet. Man, what do we got here, man?
Elliot, look at this. It's amazing. It is a time capsule in itself.
Okay.
A 1987 K5 Blazer. You know how hard it is to get these things?
It looks like it. So my actual first car was a Blazer, but not quite this cool.
Yeah, no, this is amazing. So first and foremost, these things, there aren't a lot of them left out on the road these days. Some really, really cool things is this has a little bit of history with NFI written all over it.
Okay, tell us more.
First, it was redone, and we had actually done the build and the restoration right here for the client and brought it in on consignment nowadays. So first and foremost, it's upgraded with suspension, 3 inches of lift, true duals, and it's upgraded to a 350 crate motor with a Muncie 4-speed. Wow, it's pretty awesome. And it sounds awesome. When you go down the road, you get a lot of attention. And boy, it certainly feels like that. Just from that bygone era when things were a little bit simpler, a little bit cooler.
Right.
1987. I know you can't think back to that, but I certainly can. Boy,
Right.
that's awesome.
Well, I'll tell you what, for the age, I mean, it looks like it's in really good shape. So we did a few things to this. Tell me a little about the history, you know, otherwise.
Well, first, again, it owned here locally, but it was caretaked and obviously very well maintained. And we've certainly seen it in off the lot in the premises here. It's super cool. The gentleman has family. He enjoyed it, loved it, and that is really what embodied what and why people bought these in the past. So what's really cool about these things is it is like that, you know, that top-off type of vehicle. If you want, take it to the beach, do whatever you want. Maybe you're a hunter, you're a fisher, you just like outdoor activities, or maybe you just like these square body, like the square body societies that are going on. They're so hot right nowadays.
Nothing's hotter than the square body right now. So the outside looks perfect. I mean, it's beautiful. Let's check out the inside here.
So first you got bucket seats. Now, again, to just kind of focus on that center, because we've got a manual transmission. Now this is converted by us. Okay. Typically these were all automatic transmissions. This just adds a little bit of attitude to it. And of course, upgrading that engine is something else too. You can feel that when you're going down the road. But very, very comfortable. You've got that really, really soft, comfortable individual seating with both the bucket seats. And of course, you've got room in the back for all your gear. And if you want, you've got some kids or some adults that want to go along for a really, really cool ride.
Sounds like a true gem. I mean, so you're telling me you can't really find these manual?
You can't. They're really difficult. You can find them in a very, very small portion of them out there. They were out there, but mostly a military grade, and they certainly didn't look like this.
Gotcha.
They were usually green, and they were just not as nice and comfortable to drive, that's for sure.
Okay, cool. Well, I say let's take a look under the hood here. Go ahead and pop that. Give me some lessons here, Dan. What we got under here? It's definitely clean.
This is a great example of a driver truck that's out there, but well maintained. First and foremost, so we've got, again, dual exhausts here, all the way from the front all the way to the back. So you've got that attitude with that sound. Upgrading from a 305 to a 350 adds in additional power and torque that everybody appreciates. Everybody loves a GM 350 engine.
So that didn't come stock?
It did not in this one.
Okay.
Now, it could have been optioned for, but most likely would have had an automatic transmission.
Gotcha. So we got a little more power, a little better stance. We've got the manual. What else? I mean, this thing really seems to separate itself from those that are out there.
Again, having the stance up and being 3 inches up off the ground kind of gives you that attitude, that Tonka truck appeal that people like. And that's what our brand represents so much. It's like, how does this differ from what a vehicle would have been like coming right off a factory?
Makes sense. Dan, if I wanted to buy this vehicle, how do I do it?
Well, the cool thing is this was brought in from a client who did consign it, and anybody can who has something like this or very impactful to society, you can do that yourself. But by simply being a buyer, everybody's after cool things like this. You can just get on our website, NFIEmpire.com. You can also call us at 814-746-4213.